Hey guys, welcome to my channel Success Sequence where we daily analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty's important move and expected level for the next day. So in my previous video, I did mention that since the market has broken out of its crucial resistance zone and now you can expect a stable to bullish move and move till 10,700, which you can see that market is heading towards that particular level. Now in today's video, what we'll do is we're going to analyze whether the move is most likely to sustain or not. What are the technical indicators are suggesting? What will be the crucial level of support and what will be seen as a resistance by the market participants. In the process, we are also going to see the option activity range, what the call participants are expecting by analyzing the position that they have made and hold it, and the put data we are also going to have a look at. So we'll begin our analysis with the option activity range only. So 10,400 to 11,000 is a broad sort of option activity range what I can observe. On a call side, I can see that the 10,750 to 11,000 is the broad range where the market participants has created a fresh bullish position. So market participants are expecting this rally to continue, and if you average it out, the 10,850 is the most likely level you are going to see if this kind of position stays going further. Now on a put side, what I can see is a good amount of put writing, especially at a strike price of 10,600, which did suggest that the market participants are expecting that 10,600 will hold and the indices is most likely to trade above this particular level. Further, if you see, 10,500 has also seen a good sort of change in open interest in terms of absolute value. Now sentiments wise, what I can see is 10,650 is going to get a touch tomorrow because the put trading has happened there with the maximum change in open interest in terms of percent. So what I can find out is from this particular option chart data is that the market participants are expecting some sort of stability towards the bullishness. And if you want to see that the what are the if you want to analyze what are the crucial levels that the market is most likely to see, is that what you can check out is the market should not face resistance at 10,630 level, because if that is going to happen, you can definitely see some sort of uh, pullback from this particular level. So what are the option chart data is right now available with me did suggest that the market participants are expecting an up move, and 10,600 to 10,650 is the most likely you can see in the days to come. Now if you analyze the various other technical indicators, you can see that the CCI has already trading in a plus 100 zone, so that is also bullish. But if you see, you can see that there is some sort of resistance at the high level, so this sort of resistance needs to get breakout. Now 10,650 will be a crucial level for the market tomorrow. If the market trades above that level and tries to test a particular level with some sort of buying at a lower level, you can definitely go long in the Nifty with the stop loss of 10,650 with a target of 10,700, 10,750. Sort of odd levels which you can definitely expect. On a moving average front, you can see there is a bullish crossover. Now all the moving averages are heading higher, so the support is shifting higher. On a shorter time frame macro, you can see that there is a sort of a breakout from an exponential range with a bullish crossover. So if you have seen my previous video, I definitely mentioned that this at a zero line level, if you see a bullish crossover getting matured with a break of exponential level, you are going to see a huge sort of move. So at that particular time, we were trading near here. So if you see 10,430 to 10,600, if any particular person has made that kind of position, they have definitely got some good money. Now on a bigger time frame, the bigger time frame MACD is also suggesting some sort of bullishness. However, there is some sort of resistance which the MACD needs to get broken. On a RSI front, there is a support. RSI has taken a support at its exponential average. If you have seen my previous video, I was mentioning that the RSI is most likely to see a support near its exponential average and is heading higher. Now, 10,650 is the level you should watch out for. Close below this particular level, and you can definitely expect the market to trade in a stable to bullish kind of move. So that was my analysis for the Nifty and with the labels that I did suggested. Now we are going to see what the Bank Nifty is suggesting, and don't forget to wait for my yesterday's gap up stock, which I am also going to reveal with the rationale why we have bet on this particular stock. So first let me open the Bank Nifty. Now, guys, if you see the option activity range for the Bank Nifty, what you can see is 25,500 to 26,000 is sort of broad option activity range. Here you can see a bullish crossover, but you can also expect and also observe that the 25,760 has been acting as a stiff resistance for this particular level. So this particular level needs to get broken out. You can, if you plainly analyze the this particular candle, you can see that the market participants did try to break on this above this high level, but it was the market participants was not able to take that particular move, and the market did traded lower today and also closed in sort of lower than its opening move. So now, if you analyze the MACD, the shorter time frame MACD is trading near exponential average line. So either it can go down from here or it can break and go high side from here. For that, we need to see the option data, which we are going to do in a bit. On a longer time frame MACD, you can see there is a bullish crossover getting formed, but it needs to mature. RSI has been taking support near exponential average. Now CCI has been trading in a positive zone with the plus 100 value, so bullish momentum is still there, but we need a confirmation. Now if you analyze the option chart data, what you can see is 25,800 is the maximum level which the market participants are expecting, because from 25,900 onwards the call writing has been getting formed. So the market participants are expecting 25,800 as a maximum sort of target for the bank nifty as of now. But what we need to do is watch out for the option chart data tomorrow, and then only we can decide as to what a particular trade is being suggested by the option chart data. Now on a put side, you can see that there is a good sort of put rating, sentiment wise also good, but the change in open interest has not been that aggressive. So I would say that the Nifty looks sort of positive, but the Bank Nifty is not confirming the move. So that's the only reason we have not created any sort of position in the Nifty and Bank Nifty. But where we have created position is a particular stock where we have purchased a future. So let me analyze and tell you the rationale for going long in this particular stock. So those of you who do not know, we are what we are doing is we are trying to get into the stock which has the potential of opening in our favor. So what we are doing is we are purchasing a particular stock futures near closing prices, so that the prices do not much fluctuate, and as soon as the market opens, whatever the profit that the particular trade is giving us, we are taking that profit. In case of loss, we'll analyze, and then only we'll book a loss, either book a loss or wait for the target. So let me just share my particular rationale. So what we have did is we have purchased the Infosys future, and I am expecting sort of gap up opening for this particular stock. So let me share you the rationale of why I am feeling that this particular stock might open gap up. So let me just show you. So guys, as you can see, you uh, first thing here, you can see there is a bullish cross on near zero line. If this matures, you can definitely see going to see a good sort of move on an upside. Further, shorter time MACD has already been suggesting a bullish move, and the longer time frame MACD is also trying to come out of the negative zone, which is below its exponential line. So that is also bullish. RSI is also trying to break above its exponential moving average, so which is also suggesting a bullish movement. CCI is also trying to break above this particular line which has been acting as a resistance for this particular stock. So if you see, whenever the stock has broken this particular range, we have seen a good sort of gain. So what I would say is this this is kind of a early move that we are taking in this particular stock to get the good sort of momentum in our favor. Now if you analyze the moving average, what you can see is the red line has been shifting with the higher slope. So red line is shifting on a higher side, and the white line is stalling, so which is saying that the market participants are trying to form high levels. And if you see a bullish crossover tomorrow, you are definitely going to see a good sort of gain getting formed in this particular level. Now if you see, uh, the stock has faced a resistance at levels where it did also felt a resistance in a previous time frame. So as you can see, the stock did face resistance at this particular level. Next day open gap down, came up and took that particular tested the particular support, and also closed on a positive zone. Now on the next day you can see the stock did try to break on high side and break above the level and finally came back, but at that particular time you can see that the stock was already getting has already got a good sort of move, and now it was trying to hold on to that move. But here the things are different. Stock has seen a good sort of decline in its prices. The stock has taken a good sort of support near 34 days exponential moving average, has opened very nicely gap up, and with this particular gap up move it has not only closed above its all the three moving average, but it has also been suggesting that the stock is most likely to trade on a high side. So that's the only reason we have got this particular trade. Now let me tell you that this is a very risky trade because we are not getting confirmation for the bullishness yet, but we are trying to take a sort of expectation that this particular stock might open in a positive zone, because the things are like that. Now if you have seen that, not only this, I have also analyzed the option chart data for this particular stock, and they are suggesting a bullishness with a good sort of move. Further, I have also analyzed the future data, and they are also suggesting a good sort of move. 5 hour chart looks very bullish. If you see the weekly chart, the weekly chart is also suggesting some sort of support at a lower level. As you can see, the market has generated a support at that particular stock, and the stock has a slightly chances of going till 10,000 1040, which it has got and finally came down. So all in all, the things are looking very good for this particular stock, and I think the stock has a good potential to go up on a higher side. Now if you observe the monthly chart, what you can see is there is a bullish crossover. Here you can see, so monthly chart is also suggesting a bullish move. If you can also see that the stock has been testing its 34 days exponential moving average. So if you see, the stock has closed above its 34 days exponential moving average, and it is testing now. So this particular move, I mean the average will also act as a good sort of resistance, good sort of support for this particular stock. There is a bullish crossover getting formed near level. There is also a bullish crossover near zero line. So the stock has all in all a good sort of momentum, and apart from that, the option data is also quite comforting. So that's the only reason we have taken this particular trade. Also on a near the closing time, the stock was trying to go down, but there was purchase kept on coming, so that is also suggesting that the stock has a good sort of momentum going its way. So considering all this, I feel that the stock has a good chance of generating a gap up opening, and that's the only reason we are into this particular trade. So if you are working in some sort of job where you don't have much sort of time to analyze the market, this kind of training can help you to make a good sort of money by just trying to trade, by just taking a trade by spending a minimum amount of time. So what I do is I send an update to my WhatsApp subscribers near 2025 325 or 315 kind of time. So what they can do is they can observe that particular level, and if they feel the comfort, they can buy. And as soon as the market opens next day, if the stock is generating some sort of profit, they can book, and for the rest of the day they can not worry, and then come back again and check the particular trade for the next day's move. So by doing this, what we are exactly doing is we are taking and we are trying to take a leverage trade, make a some sort of decent money like a 2 to 6k every day, and then for the rest of the day we are not doing anything. So it's a good sort of strategy. I have been doing it for past 1.5 months, and it has been generating a good result. But let me tell you that it is a very risky at the same time, because the stock future we are taking a leverage trade. So if it gets wrong, you can also end up losing a lot of money. That's the only reason I did suggest or request to take this kind of trade only if you have sort of risk capital. So that's it for the today's video, guys. If you like my video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, share to your friends and family, and if you have any doubt, you can always mention it in the comment section of the video. Thank you.